You're watching MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Good afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Panther Field as your Medina Valley Panthers play host to the Eagle Pass Winn Mavericks in this district matchup. Visiting team coach J.J. Aracheta filled out his lineup card as follows. Leading off and doing the pitching, Larissa Jaquez. Batting second and playing shortstop, Deanna Reyes. Batting third and playing second base, Jenny Rodriguez. Batting fourth and playing right field, Ariana Escueda. Batting fifth and doing the catch-it, Mia Uragas. Batting sixth and playing third base, Anna Lopez. Batting seventh, your designated player, Roxy Moreno. Batting eighth and playing first base, Anissa Gardenia. Batting ninth, playing left field, Natalie Lopez, and the flex player is Ariana Benavides. For your hometown Medina Valley Panthers, Coach Arlinda Buentella filled out her lineup card as follows. Leading off and playing third base, Madison Guerrero. Inside the circle and batting second for the Panthers, Trista Miller. Batting third and playing left field, Lauren Hendrickson. Batting fourth and playing first base, Mackenzie Kennedy. Batting fifth and doing the catching, Kaylee Upton. Batting sixth, your extra hitter, Hayden Renslow. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, Katie Burris. Batting eighth and playing second base, Gabby Casino. Batting ninth and playing center field, Elena Gonzalez. And in right field, your flex player, Aubrey Dominguez. Those are the starting lineups for the Eagle Pass Winn Mavericks and your Medina Valley Panthers. Jeff, this has got to be a must-win for the Panthers this afternoon after dropping two losses already in district play, one to Southwest and one to Southwest Legacy. No earned runs in either one of those ball games. Trista Miller doing a great job in both of them, but the Panthers lose that matchup by 3 total runs.
Yeah, so the offense has got to get cranked up, and it looks like Coach Buentella has juggled her lineup a little bit tonight. Basically turned it over, it looks like, and just to see if she can get anything going from the old bottom part of the order to the new part of the old top of the order, and see if they can get something going tonight as Eagle Pass Winn. I'm not sure if they have 2 or 3 wins in district or not, but
so we're going to take a spot to honor our military by playing the national anthem. Panther Base Softball will be back in a moment.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. We're ready for the first pitch of this contest between the Eagle Pass Winn Mavericks and the host Medina Valley Panthers. Panthers need to get a win
Just
back
to keep
in the
pace.
district.
Hey, you know,
just-
I was about to say, Maury, something we didn't mention. We talked about it Tuesday night that if they lost that game that they were going to need help. Well, guess what?
They got help.
Floresville stepped up and helped out the Panthers and the Legacy Titans.
Beat Southwest.
Because Southwest went down to a 1-2 team. So Floresville, though, kept themselves in it now. Floresville's now 2-2.
They call this March Madness for a reason, not just because of softball, but you just saw one of the biggest upsets. A number 2 has beaten the 15 quite a few times, but a shocker, Oral Roberts out of Oklahoma takes down the mighty Ohio State
Hey, speaking
Buckeyes, and you got to love it. You got to love the underdog, don't you, Jeff?
Yeah, so speaking of Oklahoma, the state of Oklahoma, the Sooners will be in San Marcos next week to take on the Bobcats.
To play the Bobcats, all right.
I may have to cruise over and watch that one.
Might have to. Eagle Pass winning coach J.J. Aracheta will send to the plate Jaquez Reyes and Rodriguez. Tristan Miller back in the circle for Medina Valley. Upton behind the plate for the Panthers. First pitch for Miller is ball 1 ball and no strikes.
All right, real quick, keys to the game tonight. Keys to
Win.
the game is we got to score runs.
And win.
And we've scored 3 runs in, the 2 games against
The
Southwest.
2 losses.
Yeah.
The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Miller twirls that ball. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitcher versus pitcher is the matchup here. As leadoff batter Larissa Jaquez is the pitcher for the Panthers. Now the home plate umpire is going to be a little picky until one of the assistant coaches said he needs to step back in the dugout.
It's a safety thing.
Safety
Something they
issue.
started, they started with this a couple of years ago.
Ball 3.
We'll get back to the keys of the game. I mean, yes, you got to score runs. You got to assume Tristan Miller is going to, pitch a good game because that's all she's done all season, her whole career. She's held teams down.
Oh, leadoff walk.
As she puts the leadoff runner on. But you got to score runs.
Going to bring up the shortstop, Deanna Reyes. Courtesy runner number 7 running for the pitcher. I don't have their complete roster, Jeff. I gave it to the upstairs, and they did not give it back to me. So
okay.
Number 7's running for the pitcher. Squares around the bunt, bunts it to Miller. Miller over to first in time for out number 1. Got the sacrifice.
But Maury, that was a very poor jump by the runner at first base, and she could have had the force out at second, but she took the sure out. She took the sure out and got 1.
Made sure he got the out of that. That's going to bring up the number 3 hitter, the second baseman, Janie Rodriguez. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. And Jeff, ever since Eagle Pass Winn has joined the district, you would think every once in a while they'd have a letdown or something, but it doesn't really matter what their record are. These young ladies come to play every game, regardless of what their record is. Swing and a miss, a good pitch by Miller. No balls and 2 strikes to Rodriguez. Escueda waits on deck. The 0-2 pitch for Miller. Swing and a miss. 3 straight strikes. Swing and a miss for out number 2. That's a big out, Jeff.
Yeah, Maury, and those look like they're just those fastballs that run right in on the hands, and they don't know what to do with them.
First left-handed batter in the lineup is Escueda, the right fielder. First pitch for Miller. Swing and a miss on the outside part of the plate. Upton doing the job behind the plate for the Panthers this evening. Jaquez at second base with 2 outs. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss on a rise ball. No balls and 2 strikes. Miller's really settled down and backed down and started just throwing some heat by these Maverick batters.
Maybe that walk woke her up a little bit.
The 0-2 pitch.
There it is.
Oh, yeah,
Perfect.
backwards K, swing and a miss. For out number 3 for the Mavericks in that inning. No runs on no hits, 1 left on base. Through half an inning, we're scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Panthers softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. Panthers will send to the plate Guerrero, Miller, and Hendrickson, top 3 for Medina Valley. Jeff, another surprise in college basketball as Oregon State, a number 12 seed, took down Tennessee. Oregon State is one of those teams in the Pac-12 that played their way in via a good showing in their conference tournament. So a lot of people's brackets are done ruined. Who do you have going all the way and cutting down the nets?
Maury, I did not fill out a bracket this year.
Okay.
I've been so busy at work and doing other thing. I did not. I actually logged on today at about 11:57
Too
and
late.
they had locked it. So I actually, all I know about a lot of the teams is I would expect the usuals to be there.
Yep.
I do like Baylor getting to the Final Four.
They got a good team. First pitch to Guerrero is outside. Third baseman for the Panthers. Larissa Guaquez in the circle for the visiting Mavericks.
Actually, I say the traditionals. Outside. I don't think Duke and North Carolina will be there.
Well, North Carolina's in it, but they play Wisconsin. That's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
A number 8-9 matchup.
I don't even know who the number 1 seeds are.
The overall, the 2-0 pitch is a strike called. The overall consensus number 1 is Gonzaga. And then Baylor was the number 2. Then you had Michigan, and you had Illinois.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Michigan and Illinois don't make it.
Pop up, and it's out of play. The wind blew it away from the first baseman, and it lands foul. That's one that Gardena should have had at first base, but the wind fooled her a little bit. So new life now for Guerrero. 2-2 count on the leadoff batter for the Panthers.
Guerrero's a very streaky hitter.
Yes,
she'll
is.
get about 2 or 3 hits in a row in a game, and then she'll not get a few.
2-2 pitch. And you saw there again, Uraga set up way outside. Guerrero did everything she could just to foul that one back on the screen to hold it count to 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I've done any scouting against us, that's where I'd live.
Marquez with a long stare into Uragas. The 2-2 pitch. That ball is a ground ball to third base. Third baseman Lopez off the glove, not in time.
You know, more.
That was a pretty well hit ball. We'll let Jeff call that one.
That's an error. That's an error.
Oh, you're a tough scorer.
I'm sorry. All she had to do was take a step to her left, and it was glove side.
She went down on her knees instead of moving her feet.
So what I was going to say is on that pitch, one thing I wouldn't throw her is something off speed on the inner half of the plate.
Oh, no, not where she can turn. Miller now at the plate for the Panthers. Strike call, no balls and 1 strike. I filled out 3 brackets, Jeff. I took Gonzaga as,
I like the Zags.
The favorite, and then I took a couple of number 2 seeds. Actually a number 2 and 2 number 2s. I took The 0-1 pitch is a ball. I took Houston to cut down the nets because I got to go with the Texas team. And I took Arkansas, a number 3 seed. So took some darts and just threw it at the board.
Didn't Arkansas lose in the SEC tournament or something?
Yes, they did. They were on a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah.
A bunt by Miller, beautiful bunt.
Oh, nice
A
play.
snag by Guaquez just to get Miller at first. Second baseman Rodriguez covering, but that's going to go down as a sacrifice. That's going to move Guerrero to second base. 1-4 for out number 1.
Yeah, so.
As a matter of fact, today, Jeff, at one time, the 3-12, 3-13 game, Colgate was actually ahead of Arkansas by 15 points early in the game, and then Arkansas just turned it off in the second half and beat them by over nearly 20.
Yeah.
First pitch to Hendrickson is a strike called over the outside part of the plate. Hendrickson, if I'm correct, Jeff, she played left field against Legacy but did not bat. Am I correct? Was she the flex?
I don't remember her batting.
I think
maybe she did late in the game. Did she get an at bat?
I could go back and look. Strike called. Go back and look on my scoring sheet, but I think she was the flex player out in left field.
Yeah, she was in left field, but I think her only at bat may have been late in the game.
Yeah, because the designated player that was batting was the Benavides. The 0-2 pitch just outside. Wow, that's a tough pitch to take, Jeff, with 2 strikes.
Yeah. Can't see our scoreboard, our wonderful
It's
scoreboard
1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, the glare is bad, but it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It's faded. The lights aren't very bright, but other than that, it's orange and black.
We're shining bright.
Like a diamond.
There you go. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout for out number 2.
Oh, she almost got tagged out.
Almost got her out, yeah.
Accidentally, but that should have been obstruction there on the player because she was in her way and she had to go around her.
Wouldn't let her get back to the base. It's going to bring up number 5, the first baseman, Mackenzie Kennedy, playing first base this evening for your Medina Valley Panthers. Vasquez delivers. Low. Guerrero will hit the second, go from second to third. A lot more ways to score from third than there is from second. Pass ball now. Panthers could jump on top. That sure would be nice in this first inning.
Not quite as many as there are in baseball. You take the balk out of play.
The 1-0 pitch. Strike called on the inside part of the plate, 1-1.
And I only say that because I was watching Texas State earlier, and they scored their 1 run so far today on a balk.
Via a balk. Vasquez delivers the 1-1 pitch. Strike called, 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think Uragas thought that was strike 3 as she bounced out of there like she was going to roll the ball to the mound.
Cleanup hitter here, supposed to be your RBI person. Down in the count.
And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, so both pitchers strand runners in scoring position in the first inning. For the Panthers in that inning, no runs on no hits. 1 left on base. We're through 1 scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at CastrovilleStateBank.com.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. Both pitchers strand a runner in scoring position. The Mavericks will send to the plate Uragas, Lopez, and Moreno, 5, 6, and 7. Miller back out there in the circle for your Medina Valley Panthers. Righty versus righty. Uragas is the catcher this evening for the visiting Mavericks. Ball is lifted into right field. Right fielder over and makes the catch. That's Dominguez, Aubrey Dominguez out there with a running catch. Great play out there in right field. Moving at the crack of the bat for
nice,
out number
Maury,
one.
and she really played that ball well because that ball started out about the 2004 area champion sign, and it bent all the way back to the 2005 sign. So she did a good job staying with that.
Winn is actually, Jeff, blowing kind of into us a little bit.
It is. It started out right to left, and now it's kind of right in.
First pitch is a foul ball. No balls and one strike. Lopez, the third baseman, the batter for the Mavericks. With one out, scoreless here in the top of the second. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Good pitch by Miller. She has settled in after that leadoff walk. Got a ground out and back-to-back strikeouts to end inning number one. So Trista in her regular form out there working magic in the circle. Just low, one ball. Two balls now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Lopez, the number 6 hitter for the Mavericks, as the Eagle Pass bats here in the second. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, got her on a rise ball for out number 2. 3 strikeouts so far for Miller.
Miller's definitely dialed in now.
Roxy Moreno, the designated player at the plate for the Mavericks. Inside and tight ball. When I can say Mavericks, I don't have to say Lady Mavericks, do I?
Just Mavericks is
Okay.
fine, I'm sure. Don't think anybody is going to be offended.
Miller with the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. You know, Trista's doing a good job tonight, Jeff, even through the second inning. Working the plate, inside, outside, high, low, moving the ball around great this evening.
This one I would expect to be off the plate or a rise.
Oh, there you go. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It was in a spot where there's nothing she could do with it, even if she got a hold of that
right.
one. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to the number 7 hitter. See if Miller can punch her out here.
Throw that pitch again?
I think so.
Yep.
Oh, just got enough of it. Didn't rise as much as the first one.
Now the drop curve or the changeup will be coming off the edge of the plate.
You got Moreno looking for that rise ball.
Yep.
Like Jeff said, if you get something down
got her
the
eyes.
count.
You got her eyes moving.
Got her jumping. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Miller delivers. Low pitch. Ground ball. Miller. Burris, a long throw over. Great play by Burris in from shortstop. 6-3 if you're scoring at home. For the Mavericks, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We're through 1.5. Medina Valley and Eagle Pass scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at CastrovilleStateBank.com.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. Kaylee Upton will lead off for the Panthers here in the second. Upton, Renslow, and Burris, 5, 6, 7. First pitch is ball 1 ball and no strikes. Ooh, just inside as that backed Upton off the plate a little bit.
One of the 5 freshmen, Maury, that are playing on the varsity for Arlinda this year.
Strike called. 2 balls and 1 strike as Upton leads off here for the Panthers in the second.
And we have 2 the seniors that are moving on to play college ball.
Burris and Miller.
Yep, Burris and Miller.
Foul ball out of play.
Katie Burris will be attending Angelo State, Division II Angelo State, and Trista Miller will be going to a college up in East Texas, and I'm at a loss. I can't remember the name of the college.
Just congratulations
but
to both of those.
Congratulations, absolutely.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop Ray is over. Throw across the diamond to Gardena is in time. Good stretch there by Gardena. 6-3 if you're scoring at home for out number 1. That's going to bring up the extra hitter, Hayden Renslow, for the Panthers. Renslow and Upton have been kind of switching off behind the plate this year, haven't they, Jeff?
Well, we haven't seen Upton. This will be the first time we've seen her behind the plate, but yes, I understand
Renslow
she has been
behind the plate a couple
Renslow's
times.
Been most of the time. And they both do a very, very good job.
Absolutely. First pitch to Renslow is a strike called in on the hands. No balls and 1 strike. 2-headed umpiring crew here, as there always is until you get to the playoffs, and then there's 3. The 0-1 pitch, high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Katie Burris, the shortstop, waits on deck for the Panthers as we're scoreless here in the bottom of the second. Early start this season, Jeff, because Eagle Pass Winn has no JV.
Yeah, they want to.
And I kind of like this early start.
I do too. They get a early trip back home. We get to head over here to the baseball game that starts at about 7:15, 7:30.
You can tune in after this and listen to Wayne and Jarrett on the play-by-play as the Panthers host Southside. 2 strikes now. And backwards K, as that's a strikeout looking on Renslow. Got her in on the hands for out number 2. 3 strikeouts now for Jaquez. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Katie Burris.
Good pitch location.
That was a good pitch.
That's tough. That's tough to pull the trigger on.
You know, if you swing, there's nothing you can really do with it.
Especially if you're crowding the plate with 2 strikes. And she
which is what you should be.
Yeah. But you got to be able to get those hands in tight and try to barrel something up with 2 strikes.
First pitch to Burris is right under the chin. Ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Casino waits on deck. And it wasn't that long ago, the first game we call this year, Casino in the 8-hole was batting first.
Yeah, and I think she's got one of the higher batting averages on the team still, so not real clear on what's going on there. But, we didn't see a lot of the tournament games.
No, we didn't.
And they played some, fairly weak teams during the tournament, so not sure how the pitching was that they saw.
That backs Burris off the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike now.
It's tough, Maury. It's tough to see a bunch of weak pitching and then you come out and see some good pitching. And
which is what we've seen so far.
And you may struggle one way or the other. You may struggle with the weak stuff and hit the good stuff, or you may struggle with
2-1 pitch.
With the good stuff, but you hit the weak stuff.
Yep.
So district is really going to tell a lot as we move forward here in the next couple of weeks.
2-2
because
count.
There is some good pitching in our district.
Oh, we've seen 2 of them already in Obregon and Salazar.
And Floresville must have something.
Absolutely. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts now through 3 innings, no runs, no hits, no Panthers left on base. We're through 2 scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet as we head to the third. 8, 9, 10, Gardena Lopez. And back to the top of the order for the Mavericks. And I said Salazar, I meant Sanchez, Bianca Sanchez, and Obregon for Southwest and Southwest Legacy, respectively. It's 2 of the tougher pitchers the Panthers have faced. Miller back in the circle for the Panthers. The first baseman, Gardena, leading off here in the third. Strike called, no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch, rise ball high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike call on the outside part of the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good location there by Miller. Nice crowd here for a Friday evening. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for out number 1. 4 strikeouts now for Miller. Natalie Lopez at the plate, the left fielder for the Mavericks. Natalia wearing the number 3 for the Mavericks. Takes the first pitch for a strike called. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch down in the dirt. Good block there behind the plate by Upton.
Yeah, one thing you can say about both these catchers, they're hustlers. You know, they're hustlers and they work hard back there.
The 1-1 pitch fouled right back at us. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the order, Larissa Jaquez waits on deck for the Mavericks. We have 1 out here and scoreless in the top of the third. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball
barely,
gets down
barely
back by
got
home.
a piece of that one
Got
on the
enough.
changeup.
Count holds at 1 and 2. The 1 there, rise ball, strikeout. 2 up, 2 down via the strikeout here in the third. We move back to the top of the order, and Larissa Jaquez, no official at bats, as Jaquez reached on a walk and then was stranded. Foul ball out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Slightly open stance for Jaquez. The 0-1 pitch. Foul ball back into the screen. No balls and 2 strikes. Wow. Tristan's doing a great job of getting ahead of these batters. And that's what you need to do. You need to hold them scoreless. Got an offense that's struggling. One run may win this ball game. The 0-2 pitch. Good location. Rise ball tried to get her chasing. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Scoreless here in the top of the third. Miller delivers the 1-2 pitch, and good job by Larissa Jaquez of holding back on that. She nearly chased that rise ball. Two count now with 2 outs. And the pitch is on its way. Low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Miller with a long stare in, twirls that softball in her right hand, now delivers the full count pitch. Ball is lifted to the second baseman. Casino under it, makes the play for out number 3. F4 if you're scoring at home for the 3rd out of the ball game. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We're through 2.5. Medina Valley and Eagle Pass Winn scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd, Panthers will send to the plate Casino, Gonzalez, and the top of the order. Jaquez back out in their circle. Casino takes that one right off the inside part of the plate for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Casino with a slightly open stance. The 0-1 pitch is foul back. Off the screen. No balls and 2 strikes. Elena Gonzalez waits on deck for the Panthers. No balls and 2 strikes is the count on Casino. Gabby with a slightly open stance. And the 0-2 pitch, high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little smile there as Jaquez smiling into Uragas as they back Casino off the plate there. Purpose pitch, digging in too much, they figured. The 1-2 pitch, foul back into the screen, count holds at 1-2. One and two. And the pitch. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Casino bats here in the bottom of the 3rd. We are scoreless.
Little visit from your brother there, Maury.
Yep, he's getting ready to call the
baseball game.
It starts. Strike called on the inside part. That's 3 strikeouts in a row now for Jaquez.
That's that inside pitch on the, same one that Renslow struck out on earlier. You know,
right inside on the hands.
got to be able to adjust to it. You got to be able to pull those hands in and get something on it.
5 strikeouts so far out of the 7. That's going to bring up the center fielder, Elena Gonzalez. Check swing, foul.
I think she hit that off the knob.
I think it hit off the bat. Yeah, the knob of the bat, exactly. At least that's what it sounded like.
Well,
she didn't get her hands through the zone.
She was trying to throw that knob at it.
The 0-1 pitch. Squared around the bunt, pulls it back and takes a good pitch, but it's going to be inside. Check down the nose swing, palms down at first.
Actually, it looked like a strike.
Looked like, that's what I said, is a good, if you're going to square around the bunt, that was a good pitch to bunt.
She is on top of that plate. She's not going to let that outside pitch get by her.
Lopez is in, tied at third, halfway, now charging in. The bunt, Lopez is right there to throw over in time as the second baseman Rodriguez covers.
She showed way too early.
Way squared around too early
that
there.
third baseman was sitting on top of her.
5-4 for out number 2. We go back to the top of the order with Guerrero. Guerrero led off the game got on base on an error, but was stranded at second base. Probably the hardest hit ball so far this evening came off the bat of Guerrero in the first inning. Ball 1 to count. Guerrero, the leadoff batter here for the Panthers this evening, playing third base. The 1-0 pitch. Backs her off, 2 balls and no strikes.
The umpire's not giving her that inside corner
No,
unless
she's
they got 2 strikes.
Yeah, and then you got to be careful. Marquez delivers a 2-0 pitch. That ball is lifted, going to carry foul out of play down the first base line. 2 balls and 1 strike now is the count on Guerrero.
Got to find the offense, Maury. Where are we going to find the offense?
To be determined. And the 2-1 pitch. Just high, 3 balls and 1 strike. Woo, Larissa Marquez kind of had a long stare in there to the home plate umpire as that pitch looked really good from back here. Nevertheless, Guerrero ahead in the count now, 3 balls and 1 strike. Ball 4.
Well, there you go. You get the top of the order on.
First walk issued by Marquez this evening. That's going to bring up the pitcher. Batting second for the Panther, Trista Miller. Trista laid down a beautiful bunt.
Yeah, one of your hotter hitters, though. I think, didn't she have 2 hits against Legacy
2 out of the 3
Tuesday?
that the Panthers had.
Yeah.
Strike called.
The shame thing is that you bunted her in the first inning because your leadoff runner got on and you couldn't do anything afterwards. So she wasted an AB there.
Well, at the time it wasn't wasted because she did the job and got the runner to second.
Exactly. That
Ball
one,
is fouled back.
She missed that one.
Yep. Trista would have liked to have that swing back. Scoreboard shows no balls and 2 strikes. Guerrero, the runner at first, with 2 outs. Scoreless ball game here in the third. The 0-2 pitch. Ball is lifted out, foul.
And you know, her changeup is not real effective, Maury, so our hitter should go up there looking for the fastball.
Yeah, he can easily adjust to it.
There's not a lot of movement on that changeup. You know, it's just one of those in-game adjustments that you make after you've been through the lineup one time.
Count still no balls and 2 strikes to Miller. 2 outs in the third. And Marquez delivers high ball, one ball and 2 strikes.
And her fastball does have some late life on it. Got a little zip. And she's got that pitcher's frame long, so the ball gets on top of you a little quicker.
The 1-2 pitch outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, now, do you pitch around her if you're the head coach?
I don't know.
One out.
There's 2 outs.
Oh, I'm sorry. The scoreboard shows 1.
It's wrong. I'm right.
Yep, you sure are. Because Canzino struck out.
Yep.
So there's 2 outs. Well, makes it even more.
Yeah, look dead red and swing.
Well, as a batter, but as the pitcher, the coach, you may want to pitch around this one too.
The 2-2 pitch. Backs her off, full count after falling down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Miller has battled back, full count. Guerrero should be going here in motion with a full count and 2 outs. And the payoff pitch, ball 4. Back-to-back walks now here with 2 outs in the 3rd. Panthers have a little bit of something going. Lauren Hendrickson steps to the plate. Lauren is 0 for 1. She struck out for the 2nd out of the inning in inning number 1. Has Guerrero in the same spot as she had her in the 1st inning. Need a big hit here by Hendrickson to put the Panthers ahead here.
3-hole hitter, Hendrickson. That's right where you want. That's right where you want to be.
First pitch, strike called. No balls and 1 strike.
And here's the little game that Guerrero and the catcher had going on the first time around. Whereas Guerrero almost got thrown out.
You don't take that bait. No.
Yeah.
You don't throw it behind the runner when she's at 2nd. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Hendrickson just needs to put some bat on the ball here and make them make a play out there in the field.
There are 2 outs. I corrected the scoreboard. I had it wrong, too, because I was looking at the main scoreboard.
Not listening to the broadcast. The 0-2 pitch, just off the plate. No balls and 2 strikes. Jeff Jaquez was heading to the dugout on that one. She thought she was going to get that outside pitch.
It was high.
And outside off the plate.
Yeah, high and outside.
Good discipline by Hendrickson laying off of that pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes now is the count with 2 outs, 2 runners on. Same pitch, same call,
and
2 and 2.
That one was a little bit further outside.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Scoreless here in the bottom of the 3rd. Panthers sure could use a clutch hit here by Hendrickson. Jaquez delivers. Swing and a miss to end the inning for the Panthers in that inning. No runs, no hits. Panthers left 2 on base. We're through 3. Scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
The folks from Shot and Bowl at Decock Farm invite you out this weekend to enjoy Belgian sausage on a bun, fresh-cut fries with their homemade andalou sauce, or a Belgian waffle with strawberries, whipped cream, and Belgian chocolate drizzle. They've got lawn games and a pretty cool playground to keep you and the kids entertained. Open Thursday through Saturday, 5 to 11 p.m. Check out shotandbull.com or their Facebook page to see upcoming live music and public events. If you're looking to host an event of your own, consider Shotzi's Barn and Barnyard. It's got some good old-fashioned rustic charm with lots of fresh air. They'd be honored to celebrate life's best moments with you at Shot and Bowl at Decock Farm.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. Mavericks will send to the plate Reyes, Rodriguez, and Escuela. Reyes is 0-4 in the ballgame, laid down a perfect sacrifice bunt in the first inning, where Jaquez was stranded, though, on the base path. Scoreless here in the fourth. Miller back in there in the circle for the Panthers. First pitch is low in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Another reason, Jeff, I'm glad that we started a little bit early is it's still kind of pleasant right now, but once that sun goes down, it's supposed to get in the 40s again.
Yep. And
tonight it's going to get a little cool.
I see you brought you a little jacket.
Yeah, but you brought you long pants and I didn't.
Yep. My jacket's in the truck.
2 balls and no strikes now is the count. Outside corner, 2-1. Good location for Miller there with that pitch. The second baseman, Rodriguez, waits on deck. Miller delivers a 2-1 pitch. A number to second base. Casino over the Kennedy at first for out number 1. 4-3 if you're screwing at home. 3 ground outs now for
Breeze
Miller.
is picking up too.
Yes, it is. Oh, Glory and the Texas flag are sure waving out there in left field. Second baseman Janie Rodriguez at the plate. Rodriguez is 0-for-1. Struck out for out number 2 in the first inning. Swing and a miss. Just power there by Miller. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, no balls and 2 strikes. You know, Jeff, I like the way these last 2 games have gone. Even though the Panthers lost 1-0, both pitchers aren't delivered out there. They get up there and they throw the ball. They don't take 30 seconds in between. That just, to me, that just ruins the game. The 0-2 pitch is lifted foul out of play. Rodriguez stays alive in the count. Rodriguez steps out of the box, gathers herself a little bit. The 0-2 pitch is on its way. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for out number 2. That's 6 strikeouts now for Miller. Going to bring up the right fielder, Ariana Escueda. Ariana is 0-for-1. Left-handed batter in the lineup. The only lefty in the lineup this evening for the Mavericks. She is struck out the first inning to end inning 1. Swing and miss. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Upton set up outside. Miller hit the mitt, but just off the plate. Evens the count in 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There are 2 outs. The scoreboard, I believe, just says 1, but
maybe there's a light out.
Could be a light out.
Oh,
ball
Mark,
is lifted foul.
Boom.
And it's out of play, and it's rolling down the bleachers. 1 ball and 2 strikes now is the count on the number 3 hitter, or number 4 hitter, Escueda. Pitch, a swing and a miss. Miller sends him down in order once again. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. Scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab, posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado, posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. We head to the bottom of the fourth scoreless. Kennedy, Upton, and Renslow, 4, 5, and 6. Kennedy was a strikeout victim at end inning number 1. Now steps up to the plate, playing first base this evening for your Medina Valley Panthers. Narissa Jaquez back in the circle for Eagle Pass Winn. First pitch is nubbed, foul down the first baseline for strike 1.
That was one right there where she thought about trying to get her hands in and trying to get the barrel on it, and her eyes deceived her.
No balls and 1 strike. Kennedy leads off here for the Panthers. We're scoreless in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-1 pitch. Strike call on the outside part of the plate. No balls and 2 strikes as Kennedy's down in the count early. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout to start inning number 4. That's 7 strikeouts now for Jaquez. That's going to bring up the catcher, Kaylee Upton. Upton grounded out to the shortstop, Reyes, to start inning number 2. One of the only 3 balls the Panthers have put in play. First pitch is strike called. No balls and 1 strike. And the 0-1 pitch goes around the bunt and it's foul. No balls and 2 strikes now to the catcher, Upton. Hayden Renslow waits on deck. The 0-2 pitch outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Waste pitch there by Jaquez to see if
she's done a good job of mixing
one.
things up,
Yeah,
Maury.
she has.
She'll go to the outside pitch for that strikeout, or she'll go inside on your hands.
The 1-2 pitch, that's lifted to the second baseman. It's over to second baseman. Right fielder comes in and makes the play. That's Esqueda. Ball carried a little further than what it looked like it was going to off the bat of Upton. But nevertheless, it's a fly out. That's the first fly out of the ball game for Panther batting. It's going to bring up the extra hitter, Hayden Renslow. Hayden is 0 for 1. She struck out in the second inning. Backs Renslow off the plate, low and inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Renslow digs in, 1-0 pitch,
There's
that's a shot. Foul! Oh, just foul. Got a little in front of that one.
Change up again. Like we said, if you're looking fastball, you can adjust to that change up, and there's not a lot of movement in it, but I bet she doesn't see another change up.
No, I wouldn't let her see one either, but that one she turned on and just fouled by about 2 feet. That would have been an easy double.
If there's one pitch that she has not mastered, is that change up. Her fastball and her curveball are spot on. And she pushes that ball down, so it's
the 1-1 pitch, another shot, but that's down the first baseline, but
almost
foul.
Looks like she tips the ball, Maury, and I haven't really been watching for that. She tips the pitch. Let's see if that holds true. She pushes that ball down into her glove, into her leg to get a good grip. Does she do that every pitch?
1 ball and 2 strikes to Renslow. She bats here with 2 outs here in the 4th. We're scoreless.
Yep, she does. She gets her grip outside.
Ground ball to the shortstop, Reyes. Reyes will throw over to first, 2. Gardena in time. Good stretch there. 6-3 for out number 3 for the Panthers. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. We're through 4 scoreless. Panthers softball will continue in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. We head to the 5th scoreless. The Mavericks will send to the plate Uragas, Lopez, and Moreno. Uragas is 0 for 1. She flew out to Dominguez for the first out in inning number 2. Bats here now in the 5th. Takes the first off-speed pitch for a strike. No balls in 1 strike. Miller delivers. Ball low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball is lifted down the third base line, going foul. It's a good thing that didn't go fair because Henderson
was just taking her time.
Took a bad angle at that ball in left field as the wind was taking it away from her.
Yeah, maybe she just
thought
it was going to go a little further.
And she's in part of the field that the sun is shining. Don't have to look back into it, but she was looking in that direction. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Uragas as she leads off here for the Mavericks in the scoreless 5th. The 1-2 pitch, ground ball, foul. Count will hold at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It's going to boil down to who's going to make the first mistake. It seems like here, Maury, as we're in the 5th. Has either team got a hit, Maury?
No, sir.
Got a double no-no going?
Double no-no. Miller delivers the 1-2 pitch. Ball is lifted down the first base line. Right fielder comes in and almost gets a glove on. That's great hustle out there by Dominguez. Never quit on it till she ran out of real estate there along the fence. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. As the catcher Uragas leads off here for the Mavericks in the 5th. Ball is low and down in the dirt, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Scoreless 5th. Rise ball laid off the pitch by Uragas. Full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Uragas steps out. Now back in.
She's way up there in the front.
Full count pitch. Fouled. Hendrickson will make a play on it and makes the play.
So she lined up. Did you see her adjustment, Maury?
Yes.
She lined up on the line, basically. She was giving up a whole lot of real estate in the power alley there, but it worked out. She saw something the first time.
That ball was carrying away from her, and she did a good job catching it Willie May style for the putout. Great job in foul ball territory to make that play. It's going to bring up Anna Lopez, the third baseman. Anna is 0 for. She struck out in the second inning for the second out of the second inning. First pitch down low, 1 ball and no strikes.
I guess I should be putting out, so I'm busy watching another game. We got 1 out?
1 out. Jeff, this is kind of reminiscent of the game that we called it Legacy.
Yeah.
Miller has only allowed 1 batter over the minimum so far through 4 in the third.
I didn't want to say it.
I didn't want to say it when it was a full count pitch to the last batter. I'll say it now because she was 2 balls and no strikes now is the count on Lopez, the third baseman this evening for Eagle Pass. Swing, back, fouled in the screen. The one thing that is a little different is the base runner that got on in the first inning tonight didn't score as it did against Legacy, and that held up to be the only run of the ball game.
True that.
2-1 now is the count to Lopez. Pitch is down low, 3 balls and 1 strike. Miller getting a little encouragement from the shortstop Burris.
3-1 count now.
See if Miller can work back in this count. Swing and a miss. That's the way to work back in it. Full count. Payoff pitch coming now to Lopez. And a pitch. Fouled back. Defensive swing there by Lopez. Keeps the bat alive for Eagle Pass win. Roxy Moreno, the designated player, waits on deck. The full count pitch. Lifted to the shortstop. Burris will go back. Makes the catch. Sprawled out. That's some great plays that Burris has made, Jeff, the last 2 games.
She made the same play Tuesday night.
Going towards left field.
Over the shoulder. But, you know, Miller gets a lot of those off the fist, you know, that don't have a lot of movement on them, but they're right in between. Texas leaguers.
So a great job
2
by
outs now.
The Panthers flashing some leather out there. 2 outs now. Roxy Moreno steps into the plate. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Moreno grounded out to Burris to end inning number 2. No balls and 1 strike now is the count. The 0-1 pitch. That ball is lifted. Upton gives chase, but it will run out of room as it carries just over the backstop. No balls and 2 strikes now. As once again, Miller 1 out away from retiring the side in order for the last 4 innings now. Just 1 walk to start the ball game. The 0-2 pitch. Foul ball. Count stays at no balls and 2 strikes. What a beautiful evening, Jeff. For you to be out in the outfield. The sun is out there. You're sitting in the sun. Got a perfect view of the game.
I wish it was sunny right here. I'm cold.
Lifted to first base. Kennedy goes back behind the base. Concino calls her off and makes the play. Running catch in foul ball territory for out number 3. No runs, no hits. No Mavericks left on base. We're through 4.5. We're scoreless. Medina Valley softball will continue in just a moment.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. We got a good one going here, a pitcher's duel. We're heading to the bottom of the fifth, scoreless. Larissa Jaquez back in the circle for the Mavericks. Katie Burris will lead off. Katie is 0 for 1. She struck out to end inning number 2. Ball low inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Burris is one of those batters in the Panthers lineup, Jeff, that can get you a run quick.
Yep.
And the 1-0 pitch.
There. She just. That was that changeup again.
That was the one.
That was the changeup, and Katie was a little bit ahead of that one.
1 ball and 1 strike. As Burris leads off here for the Panthers here in the 5th. No hits allowed by neither one of these pitchers.
Be nice to jinx the Winn pitcher right now, Maury. No hits allowed.
1-1 pitch is a strike call. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wow, that looked a little away.
Yeah, that was a bit outside.
Wow, that takes the bat
right out of your hand.
Wow.
So 1-2 now. So probably your best hitter, one of your better hitters.
The 1-2 pitch. Ball low, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I would go right back out there too. Matter of fact, 2-2 now. I'd go back there again.
Jaquez has only allowed 3 base runners, Jeff. An error to start off the ball game, and then back-to-back walks with 2 outs in the 3rd. That ball is lifted, going to carry out of play.
She went back to that changeup.
Yes, she did.
I bet she comes back to that drop curve or something on the outside part of the plate now.
2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Scoreless here in the bottom of the 5th. And we said it before the game started. A run may win this ball game if both pitchers settle down, and they have. The 2-2 pitch to Burris.
Changeup.
Low.
She threw that changeup again.
Yes, she did. I wouldn't have thought she would have.
Me either.
But it was where Burris couldn't swing at it, so.
Yeah.
In the dirt. Full count pitch now. Panthers need of some base runners.
Oh, my God, she missed that one too. Woo, that was one right there in the old wheelhouse, and Katie just a little bit behind it.
She'll be the first
Still
one
alive,
to tell
though.
you I should have had that one.
Yeah. Hey, just got a text from Coach Beltran. Said he's sitting in his motorhome listening, so shout out to Coach Beltran.
And I bet he's drinking a Coca-Cola.
Hey, yeah, he's probably got a cold drink. You think he played golf today?
Probably.
Yeah, he probably played some golf today.
Wondering if he cut his hair.
I don't think so.
No?
No, he's got a nice little ponytail now.
Yeah, he does.
He looks cute with it.
Full count pitch. Outside.
There's a base
That's what the
runner.
Panthers needed.
Good at bat there by Katie Burris to lead it off. Now you've got Cancino up, one of your better hitters again. Do you bunt her over with the 9-hole batter coming up?
But it's where she's in the lineup. She's batting 8th.
I know.
You know, it's just dreadful.
It's.
I think I'd let her swing.
You got to almost let her swing away.
She likes to go to
the
the
right
right
hit
side
it
of
the
the
other
field.
way.
Casino now at the plate. Gabby is 0 for 1. She struck out to start off inning number 3.
And they had her bunting.
Tries to throw it behind.
Oh, it's saved by the right shin of the second baseman covering it first.
If that don't hit her in the foot,
It's
Jeff,
in
that
right
goes
field.
into right field. Burris is at third at the worst.
Yeah. So she does have – she had Cancino bunting on that one, Maury. Interesting. Getting her in scoring position.
It looked like it wasn't she wasn't there to sacrifice. It looked like she was trying to bunt for a hit.
Wait a minute. They got a strike on the board. Was it a strike?
Yeah, she went through it. She batted through it. That time she pulled back there.
Looked like the same thing there, I guess.
The last time
she was a little over anxious. Yeah,
lunged over the plate for it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out. Burris is
let's hope
the
she
runner at first.
Gets it down. And, you always have that situation, too. Burris may check 3. We had that the other night at Legacy where they didn't cover third base.
Ball low. 2 balls and 1 strike.
They are leaving third base open.
They are.
They're playing. I don't know.
I
don't know if I'd have that bunt coverage on right now. I think I'd be giving up second base and making sure of the out.
I would be too. It's 2 balls and 1 strike to Casino. Nobody out. Runner at first. Scoreless. Bunts through that one. And see, Jeff, it's like she's bunting for a hit. When you're sacrificing,
I know. When you're sacrificing, you got to give yourself up. Square around. Put those feet down. Balance yourself and get the barrel on it.
2-2 now. I think you got to take the bunt off. You got to let her
Oh,
swing.
yeah. You got to take it off, and you got to try to advance the runner. If you're Cancino, you're looking for something outside that you can hit that way. Or really anything right now.
2-2 pitch, and that ball is lifted to right. Right fielder coming in and makes the play. Escueda right there to make the play for the putout, and the Panthers wasted a chance to move Burris to second base. On first base now with 1 out.
I would almost anticipate bunt here again, Maury, with your 9-hole batter.
Elena grounded out to the third baseman for the second out of inning number 3. You got your top of the order coming up next. I'd almost maybe, like you said, sacrifice and get her to second. That's what she does. It's popped up out of play.
Boy. She hasn't had her last at bat too. She was able to get a bunt down, but she showed too early. And this time she showed too late and almost didn't get the bat on it.
Well, and Lopez at third base was all over. She was only 3 steps away when Elena bunted that previous time.
And the first baseman's creeping in too.
But they're, the 0-1 pitch. Woo, a little moans and groans from the dugout there.
And I'm wrong, Maury. I said earlier you give up second base. If you give up second base, there's nobody covering, and you can steal second base. So their bunt coverage is the correct coverage, but they just have to be aware to get back to third base.
Strike called in on the hands. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Burris is still your runner at first now with 1 out. Lopez Gonzalez down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for out number 2.
Guess we didn't have the bunt on there.
8 strikeouts.
Top of the order. Now coach is going to go have a talk with, you got to this point again where you've got your leadoff batter up. Well, probably one of your better hitters too.
Back to back right now.
Yep.
You got Guerrero and Miller. Coach Arachetto makes a visit out to the mound. Knows how important this out is at the plate. Madison is
Reset
0
it,
for 1.
One out. Is that correct?
2 outs.
There are, so we
2
are.
outs.
Well, I guess I better worry about what I'm
2
doing
outs,
on the board
runner
there.
still the leadoff runner that got on to start the inning is still at first base.
Still at first base.
With 2 outs now, you turn it back over to the top of the order with
What do you
Guerrero.
think? You try to steal Burris? I don't know how well she moves on the base paths, but do you try to steal her with the top of the order up and try to get her in scoring position?
You'd lead off next inning with your top of the order. First pitch to Guerrero is a changeup for
she's smiling. She missed that changeup.
Yep,
she said,
she
"Here
did.
it was. There was the changeup. I missed it."
No balls and 1 strike now. Guerrero is 0 for 1. Reached on an error and
especially
walked.
if she gets 2 strikes, I think you'd probably put Burris in motion.
Madison has been on both times. That ball is lifted foul out of play. Now she's down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Got to be protective there at the plate now. Now, Jeff, 0-2. She probably ain't going to get a good pitch. Put her in motion. What is it going to hurt?
Yeah, no signs down there at third base. So
take a chance. Take a chance.
Doesn't look like we got anything on right here.
Perfect opportunity right now.
Yeah, and you never know. Bad throw gets her to third base.
The 0-2 pitch, ground ball off the glove.
That's going to be first
an
and second,
infield
though.
Single.
Yep.
First base hit of the ball game comes with 2 outs. Runners at first and second now to Miller.
That was actually a good thing that the pitcher tried to field that, because if not, it was going to the shortstop, who was going to just step on second base.
Reyes gets a 6 unassisted there to end the inning.
Yep.
Miller now the batter. Trista is 0 for a sacrifice and a walk.
It was
takes the first pitch high.
It was St. Patrick's Day this week.
Yes,
Maybe we could have luck of the Irish. Is Miller an Irish name?
We'll say it is tonight.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Miller is an Irish name tonight.
1 ball, no strikes to Trista. Oh, that's lifted into center field. Get
it out of here, ball.
What a play at the fence. Benavides.
Nice play at the fence.
Benavides right at the fence, and you can thank the Winn for that, Jeff. That held that ball up as Miller gave it a ride, but Benavides right at the base of the fence for the putout for the Panthers in that inning. No runs on 1 hit, 2 left on base. We're heading to the 6th scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at CastrovilleStateBank.com.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. We head to the 6th scoreless. Mavericks will send to the plate Gardenia Lopez and back to the top of the order.
That little bit of wind, Maury, that we had blowing in.
There's a bunt there
right
to
back
Miller.
to
Miller to first for the out.
Easy first out.
1-3 if we're scoring that home. That retires Gardena. That's going to bring up Natalia Lopez, strikeout victim in inning number 3. First pitch, she squares around the bunt. 8 and 9 hitters. Coach Irichet is just trying to get some base runners as he's going to turn the lineup over to the top on the next batter. The 0-1 pitch to Lopez. That's a base hit. First hit of the ball game. Comes out of the number 9 spot.
Well,
for the Mavericks.
We've been talking about that changeup, Maury, for the Eagle Pass Winn pitcher. That time, Miller made a mistake with that changeup. Got it up a little bit.
It's going to bring up the pitcher, Larissa Jaquez, the leadoff batter here for Eagle Pass. She is 0 for 1. Walked to start the ball game off and then grounded out to the second baseman to end inning number 3, or popped up to Casino, excuse me. First pitch is high, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Only the second base runner of the ball game for Eagle Pass. A 1-out single from out of the number 9 hole. The 1-0 pitch, foul back into the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Strike called, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch for Miller. Strikeout. That's what you needed there for the second out of the ball game. That's 8 strikeouts now for Miller. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Theana Reyes. Reyes got a sacrifice in the first inning and grounded out to Casino for the first out of inning number 4. So she is 0 for 1, takes the first pitch high. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes, 2 outs. Lopez, the runner at first. Ground ball to Burris at short. Over to Casino at second base for the putout. You're scoring at home. That's 6-4 to end the inning for out number 3. No runs on 1 hit. 1 left on base. We're through 5.5. Scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
The folks from Shot and Bowl at Decock Farm invite you out this weekend to enjoy Belgian sausage on a bun, fresh cut fries with their homemade andalou sauce, or a Belgian waffle with strawberries, whipped cream, and Belgian chocolate drizzle. They've got lawn games and a pretty cool playground to keep you and the kids entertained. Open Thursday through Saturday, 5 to 11 p.m. Check out shotandbull.com or their Facebook page to see upcoming live music and public events. If you're looking to host an event of your own, consider Shotzi's Barn and Barnyard. It's got some good old-fashioned rustic charm with lots of fresh air. They'd be honored to celebrate life's best moments with you at Shot and Bowl at Decock Farm.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley.
Welcome back to Panther softball as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Jeff, scoreless, a pitcher's duel going on right now.
Yeah. We have our first substitute.
Aliana Salazar will be batting for Laura Hendrickson. Lauren was 0 for 2, struck out both times. So Salazar will step in at the plate for Medina Valley. Any way we can get on, we need base runners. They are a premium.
You know what? Both teams have had base runners, but both pitchers have done a good job pitching around the hitters and getting outs.
Ball low, 1 ball and no strikes. Salazar leads off here in the 6th.
What do you got, 5 left on base for Medina Valley?
Yes. The 1-0 pitch. Strike called, 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like Sotelo will be in the next batter up for the Panthers. She's in the on-deck circle. Strike swinging for Salazar. Down in the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Walk-off home run.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike called. Took that pitch looking for a strike for out number 1. 9 strikeouts now. Panthers will send to the plate now Madison Sotelo. She will be batting for Mackenzie Kennedy. Kennedy was 0 for 2, also 2 strikeouts this evening for the Panthers. First pitch to Sotelo is inside, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Ball is lifted foul out of play. Evens the count 1-1. Sotelo with a slightly open stance. Rockcast delivers the 1-1 pitch. That ball is lifted. Good chase by the catcher, but we'll run out of room.
Nice hustle.
Nice hustle there by Uriegas. Just ran out of room. Sotelo now down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kaylee Upton waits on deck. The 1-2 pitch, high and outside, 2-2. Two. And the pitch. That ball is lifted foul out of play.
I'll tell you what, if she gets one a little bit lower down around her knees, she may be able to handle that pitch. She's right underneath that one.
Sotelo, another one of those
high.
batters that could put it out of play here. Counts 2-2, 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Scoreless ball game here as the Panthers bat in the bottom of the 6th. 2-2 pitch, foul back into the screen. Count holds at 2-2.
Start with just a single there, Maury. Or a gapper.
Any run possible. 2-2 pitch,
Change
high,
up.
full count.
Tried to throw that changeup again, and she misses high with that pitch.
Payoff pitch coming from Jaquez. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts to start off inning number 6. That's 10 now in the game for Jaquez. That's going to bring up Kaylee Upton. Upton is 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. Ball high, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. High and outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Extra hitter Hayden Renslow waits on deck. Should Upton keep this 6th inning going for the Panthers. The 2-0 pitch. Strike call, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two 2-1 pitch. Just low, and Eagle Pass fans are moaning there. Jeff, that was a pretty close pitch, wasn't it?
Yep.
3-1 now, though, any way possible. Kaylee needs some base runners. The 3-1 pitch. High, ball 4. 2-out walk. Let's see if the Panthers can make them pay.
Let's see if Hayden can straighten one out, get one of those change-ups again that she liked.
Renslow at the plate now. Hayden is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. First pitch, low in the dirt. She's going to slide into second safe. Got under that tag. Uragas threw a perfect strike, Jeff. I think the tag just did not get there.
Did not get there, yep.
But you got your runner now in scoring position. Ball 1 is the count now to Renslow.
Kind of interesting to do a delay steal there, though. It worked.
The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0, you got to be looking for something you can hit, you can drive.
The 2-0 pitch to Renslow. Check swing, ball 3, 3 balls and no strikes. Mavericks fans not happy with that call.
Well, and
either.
the Pitcher's kind of losing her cool out there in the circle, too.
She's
That one didn't look like it was a strike.
It looked low to me.
Looked low. But she's trying to show up the umpire, and that's never a good thing.
No, not this late in the ball game. 3-0 pitch.
She just hit her.
Hit her. Ball 4. And that hit by pitch, Jeff, is sponsored by Hazel Russell, State Farm agent.
Been with us since day one. Thank you, Hazel Russell. Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there. 2 runners on now, Jeff.
For the former district MVP.
Katie Burris, she is 0 for 1, a strikeout, and started off inning number 4 with a walk, but was stranded there.
And she will be going to Angelo State to continue her softball career.
Let's see if she can hit this one to Angelo State here.
Yeah, I'll just take a.
They're
at the fence.
Yes, they are.
And there's that changeup, and it floated in there.
Strike 1. No balls in one.
And
strike
if you're
to
Katie,
Burris.
you're just looking for something to gap to gap.
Upton, your runner at second. Renslow at first. A walk and a hit by pitch with 2 outs. Panthers have something going here in a scoreless ball game. Burris bats here. Panther fans sure would like a run here. The 0-1 pitch.
There's that fastball in the
Strike
inside
called.
half. So Burris down 0-2.
No balls and 2 strikes.
All right. What do you think, Maury? You go outside on her with that drop curve, or do you test her inside again?
I'd go inside, but that's me. And where does she go? Outside. So I am not a pitcher.
Well, I mean, and, that's a safe pitch.
Yep.
If you go inside on her and you hit her or you get too much of the plate, and Burris may be able to turn on it. So the outside fastball is a easy one.
1-2 pitch, and that
there you
hits
go.
her.
So that's what I was saying.
Another hit
wait a minute. They're going to try to bring her back. Oh, no, Maury.
That's a horrible call.
That is a bad call. That is a bad call as they bring everybody back. She was not out over the plate.
So what do you call that?
It's a no pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes now still to count. Wow.
Yeah, that's one you don't see called very often.
That's
Look at where she's lined up, Maury, and tell me that it was lined up that way.
Marquez delivers the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout to end the inning.
Once again, that's the umpire changing the game. Umpires should be not apart. You should not be able to see an umpire.
No runs, no hits, 2 left on base. We head to the 7th scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Truck Month is going on now at North Park Chevrolet. Get the lowest posted prices of the year, plus 0.9% APR financing for 72 months, and an additional $1,000 for accessories on every new Chevrolet truck, like a 2020 Colorado Crew Cab, posted at $24,999, or the all-new Silverado, posted at $29,999. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to Panther softball as we head to the 7th. The Mavericks will send to the plate 3-4-5. Rodriguez, Escueda, and Uriegas. Rodriguez is 0 for 2. Strikeout victim both times at bat. Miller back out there for the Panthers. She's pitched the gem of a ball game so far. First pitch is high, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased one out of the strike zone. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Rodriguez leads off here in a scoreless top of the 7th. Ball low, 2 balls and 1 strike.
More, we're going to have to get the lights turned on. Didn't think we were going to get to that point tonight. There you go. There they are. Somebody was listening.
If this game goes too much longer, I may have to see if there's lights on in the restroom. Ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike. Tristan needs to work back in the count.
On your way over there, can you stop by my truck and get my jacket?
That's in the other direction. 3 balls and 1 strike as Rodriguez leads off here. We're scoreless in the 7th. The 3-1 pitch. She might have just swung at ball 4.
It looked like it.
Looked like it was up in the strike zone. Nevertheless, that's a hard pitch to lay off.
And Katie Burris offered at it, the last time. Last at bat.
Full count now. Full count pitch, ground ball. Back to Coach Buentello back into the dugout as that was right at her feet. Big out here. You want to start this 7th inning with an out and not a base runner. And a payoff pitch, ball 4. Only the 2nd walk of the ball game issued by Miller, but it was a big one to lead off the 7th. Ariana Escueda, the right fielder, at the plate. Ariana is 0 for 2 also. She was a strikeout victim to end inning number 1 and then end inning number 4. Only left-handed batter in the lineup. Bunts it foul. Uragas waits on deck.
She was a strikeout victim her first 2 times up, Maury,
Yep.
so probably not a bad idea to bunt her, but also not a bad idea because that is the go-ahead run.
That's a shot.
And that's
second back. Casino can't make it. That's a base hit. Casino gave chase, Jeff. But
she did.
Almost made a good catch at that, but
she was running with her glove out, though, instead of running and then extending your glove. And so I would almost think here, what do? You got your
number 5 hitter.
5-hole hitter, so yeah,
flew out to
they'll be bunting right here.
She flew out to Dominguez and to Hendrickson.
Might want to call a timeout. Make sure everybody's on the same page. What are you doing defensively?
Nobody out, 2 runners on. Squares around and bunts through it. Throw down to second, not in time. As Rodriguez back in there head first.
This may be the first time all night that either team's had the first 2 batters on.
And you have Salazar back now in left field in place of Hendrickson.
Kennedy is back at first
Kennedy
base.
back at first after Sotelo pinch hit for McKenzie in the last inning. Bunt foul. And Jeff, you've got to give yourself up. You were running before you.
Yep.
And I wouldn't say I'm saying this for both teams. You've got to give yourself. That's why it's called a sacrifice.
Yep.
And how big is it now? 2 strikes.
Do you leave it on?
I would not. Uragas now down the count. That's a ball that's going to get by the catcher, low in the dirt. Runners will move up to second and third. 1 ball and 2 strikes now is the count. Now if you're Uragas, you got a new life. You just want to slap something and make the Panthers make a play. Do you draw in your infield? We're playing back.
I would not.
Nope.
I would not right now.
1 run might
you give
win the
up
game.
a run, but you want to get the out because you don't want to get too far ahead.
Ball is lifted foul.
What you really want right here is a strikeout.
One ball and 2 strikes to the number 5 hitter, Uriagas. The Mavericks have something brewing here. A leadoff walk and then a single, and then a wild pitch has runners, or a pass ball has runners at second and third with nobody out. Been scoreless through 6. The 1-2 pitch is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Anna Lopez waits on deck for the Mavericks. 2-2 is the count. A walk really don't hurt you here, Jeff. You got first base open. So Upton set up outside. Full count now.
So you had her 0-2.
After 2 ill attempts at bunts.
Yep.
Now it's full count with 2 runners on with nobody out. Miller delivers. Ball 4. That's what I had. So 2 walks and a single in this inning. Now you got to draw again.
Now you would draw in your corners for sure.
Play double play depth in the middle.
Yeah.
Coach Montello's going to make a visit to the mound. Going to have a courtesy runner. And it's number 13, Jeff, and I did not get my lineup back, and I did not write their subs, but it's number 13 running for the catcher, Uriagas, at first base. Third baseman Anna Lopez steps in. Lopez is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-up to the shortstop where Burris made a great play over the shoulder. But Panthers in a bit of a jam here with nobody out, bases loaded. Let's see what Coach Irichata decides to do here, Jeff. Does he play for a big inning or play to get a run?
You got to let him swing away right here.
First pitch, strike called.
Fly ball gets you a run.
Well, and the Panthers are playing just their normal defense.
That's what it looks like. Looks like the corners are up, though, Maury.
Just a bit, though.
Yeah, Kennedy was playing behind the bag, that last batter.
The 0-1 pitch. Ball low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Good block there behind the plate by Upton. Smothered that low pitch. The 1-1 pitch. That ball is lifted in the infield. Guerrero gives chase and catches it in foul ball to a big out right there.
Now you play your normal. Your corners still play up, I would think, and your middle infielders will play double play depth. As we're going to have a pinch hitter, Maury, and I know you're not going to. Gina Carrillo.
Carrillo at the plate now. She's batting for Roxy Moreno. Moreno in the ballgame, a designated player, was 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. So Carrillo at the plate now for Eagle Pass. That was a big out, Jeff.
Big
out. Miller trying to work out of a mini jam here. First pitch to Carrillo. Ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Bases full of Mavericks. Scoreless here in the top of the 7th. 1 out, courtesy batter, pitch batter Carrillo at the plate.
We've got a play on here, Maury. I don't know what the coach has got going on, but he called something, and he ain't called many tonight.
Strike called, 1-1.
Nothing from him this time.
Nope. Coach calm over there now at third
May have
base.
been a take.
Strike called on a changeup. No, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You know what I mean? He may have gone 1-0, and he may have said, hey, you're taking this pitch right here. So it may have been a take on 1-0. But she can't take any more. She was taking again there. That changeup floated right in there, and she couldn't pull the trigger.
The 1-2 pitch. High,
Tried
good
to
job
elevate.
by Renslow getting up and getting that one. Excuse me, Upton.
Upton, yep. Tried to elevate. Tried to get that rise ball.
Upton had to go airborne to get that one. 2-2 count. 1 out. Carrillo at the plate. Ball 3. Full count. No place to put the batter, Jeff Carrillo. You've got to come in here. Got to throw a strike. Let your defense work. Defense has played a gem of a game tonight so far.
You know, I don't think anybody called timeout, but
Upton did.
She did?
Yep. She turned around and asked for timeout. And that's a freshman behind the plate. That's pretty good leadership.
Well,
knowing how important it is, make sure your defense knows what you're.
I saw Katie Burris go in there to the circle to talk to her, and then Upton ran out there, but I didn't know if anybody ever called time.
The payoff pitch to Carrillo. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Big pitch there by Miller for out number 2. 9 strikeouts in the ball game now as Miller has bowed her back since the Mavericks has loaded the bases. Gardena now at the plate, 0 for 2. First pitch, low, ball 1. And Jeff, this is Camarillo now at the plate, batting for.
Did he check her in?
I didn't see him, but this is definitely a pinch hitter. This is Camarillo batting for Gardena. Gardena was 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. But now Carrillo is
down there on that pitch, and coaches say, you got to let that one hit you. That's an RBI, or at least a run scored.
The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. No,
freshman. You're doing good. Yeah, I saw that earlier. That girl out at first base is getting a huge lead over there. But
that ain't the run you're worried about.
You don't want to risk that.
You don't throw behind the lead runner. Not in this situation. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Miller 1 strike away now from getting out of this inning unscathed. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 runners on. We're scoreless here in the top of the 7th. Eagle Pass loaded the bases, but Miller's gotten 2 straight outs. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Another curveball.
Back-to-back K's as she struck out Carrillo and Camarillo back-to-back for the Mavericks. No runs on 1 hit. 3 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th, scoreless. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back to Panther Softball, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. What a job in that inning by Miller, bowing her back and shutting them down after loading the bases.
Tell you what, strong performance there by that senior. And she have 3 strikeouts in a row?
2.
2 strikeouts in a row because had the pop-up.
Pop-up was Guerrero.
Pop-up was huge.
Yes.
Because it wasn't in the outfield. It was in foul territory in the infield, and it set you up to be able to do what she did. So great job of pitching under pressure there by Miller. But, we got to give her some help now.
Yep. Panthers send to the plate Casino, Gonzalez, and Guerrero. Gabby is 0 for 2. Strikeout and a fly out to Escueda in right field.
And, she'd be key to this. If she can get on base, she's fast.
Yep,
you can do some things with her if you can get her on base.
Foul ball out of play. Not to overshadow the job that Larissa Jaquez has done inside the circle for Eagle Pass tonight. She has pitched a gem of a ball game herself. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, she's under it.
Lifted foul back out of play.
Change up again. I think Gabby saw it, but she couldn't get the barrel on it.
No balls and 2 strikes as Casino leads off here in the 7th. We are scoreless through 6.5. Jaquez delivers the 0-2 pitch, outside waste pitch there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch to Casino. That's foul back. That's the same.
She learned something.
Yep.
She learned something. That pitch got in on her hands, and she was able to foul it off. Let's see if it pays off for her now.
1 ball and 2 strikes once again. One ball and 2 strikes to Casino. She leads off here in the 7th for the Panthers. Scoreless ball game. The 1-2 pitch.
There it
Shot
is.
Back up the middle for a base hit. A ringing single to start the inning.
That was
Gabby
that
Casino.
changeup. She got that changeup right up around the waistline, and she was able to drive it right back up the middle. So good job of hitting and waiting for your pitch. And the difference there, Maury, was she was able to foul off that 1-2 pitch on the inside corner.
So now the Panthers have the leadoff runner on. Great speed in Gabby. Squares around the bunt by Gonzalez. A great bunt. Gets away from the pitchers. It's going to be an E1. And that time, Jaquez just tried to rush that throw to first base and did not get the handle on it. E1. Casino moves to second.
Now, Maury, what do you lit? What has Guerrero done today?
Guerrero
she has singled.
has a single, a walk, and an error. She's reached all 3 times.
You got to let her swing away here.
Absolutely. Especially with the speed at second. First pitch by Guerrero, and she was sitting on that one.
You get three attempts, and you got Tristan Miller coming up next, and whoever's in that spot.
Well, Salazar went into play for Hendrickson and pinch hit. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't get that far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, my. Did she go after that?
She did go after that, Maury. I'm a little confused as to why she would have her bunting in that situation, but
wow.
That's,
especially
even at
after
that,
you got a strike on you.
You don't, well, she's not bunted all year probably, and she went after a pitch that was way outside.
The 0-2 pitch now to Jaquez. Base hit. Oh, it's going to go foul. Went with the pitch to right, but just foul. That would have scored Casino easy. Guerrero down in the count 0-2, but the winning run is just 120 feet away. And Casino at second base with nobody out. A long stare in now by Jaquez.
And the pitcher and catcher have called this whole game.
The 0-2 pitch, that's a shot, but that's going to be foul.
The pitcher and catcher for Eagle Pass have called this whole game, Maury. They have gotten any signs from the dugout. Their coach trusts them to call the game, and they may be, I don't know what grade level either one of them are in.
Showing good maturity.
Absolutely.
And yeah. No balls and 2 strikes once again for the 3rd consecutive pitch. See which one blinks first, Jaquez or Guerrero. The 0-2 pitch, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jaquez stares in. The 1-2 pitch to Guerrero. Outside low in the dirt. Casino.
Don't take a chance.
Oh, boy.
Guerrero's got to help Cancino out because that's one of those balls that's right under the catcher that the runner at second base can't necessarily see.
But Uragas just saved him 120 feet of distance because if that gets by, we're standing at second and third. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right up the middle. We're going to have a play at the plate.
No, we won't.
Center fielder bobbles it. The ball game's over. Guerrero with an RBI single. Her second hit of the ball game. Drives in Casino at second base, and a walk-off win for the Medina Valley Panthers, and they do it in dramatic fashion. And Jeff, what a job in the top half of the inning by Miller after they loaded the bases.
Oh, yeah.
She was nails out there after that.
Can't say enough about that. Yep, great game, great leadership there, and you finally got the key there right there was, Maury, that Cancino got that changeup.
Yep.
That she was fighting off those pitches, and she got that changeup, and then the misplayed bunt and the misplayed ball in center field leads to a Panther victory.
But, Jeff, that's when you put the ball in play and you put pressure on the other team's defense.
Exactly.
With that said, we'll be back with the postgame. Panther softball will continue in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Welcome back to Panther softball as the Panthers walk it off here in the seventh, 1-0. An RBI single by Madison Guerrero, who is going to be the player of the game. We gave the player of the game to Tristan Miller last time, and if it wouldn't have been for that big hit, Miller did a fine job in the circle.
Oh, absolutely, and she was up next, too.
Oh, yeah.
So she may have been bidding for it as well.
So we give it to Madison Guerrero, sponsored by Tanya, Travel by Design. And Jeff, Guerrero's numbers this evening, she reached on an error, walked, back-to-back singles, drove in the only run for the Panthers. Player of the game goes to Madison Guerrero, and the Panthers got that big gorilla off their backs and got a win in district play. Finally win a close game instead of 1-0 and 2-0. Turn the tables on Eagle Pass win.
But one thing that's a little bit more concerning is that it was still one run that we got.
Yeah, you got to find some.
Innings.
You got to find some offense somewhere.
Or how many innings was it? Wasn't 10? How many? What did we go? 9, 7? I don't even remember how many innings the game was.
We went 7 tonight.
7. Okay, it was 7. So
we've played 3 games against 3 quality pitchers and scored 1 run.
Exactly, and so we're still not hitting the ball consistently.
But the Panthers in the circle haven't given up an earned run.
That's right. Those were unearned runs. Yep. Yeah, so, Tristan Miller's doing a swell, excellent job.
And hats off to the Eagle Pass Winn Mavericks who gave it all they wanted.
Heck yeah.
Want to thank them for coming. Want them to be safe and drive home.
See what the schedule has for next week, Maury. We have softball at Floresville Tuesday and baseball at Southwest Legacy. So we'll have both of those for you.
And then Friday at Southwest.
Softball at Southwest for that rematch.
Games are away.
Both games are away, and the boys will be playing Eagle Pass Winn here. So
I want to.
We ain't got much time to fix the offensive problems. So
just got to adjust, as you said. And with that said, I want to wish Eagle Pass a safe trip home. I want everybody to enjoy their weekend. For Jeff Stivers, I'm Maury Stein, saying good night and God bless. And Jeff, boys are playing right now. You can tune in and listen to Jared Lucky and Dwayne Garza's call as the Panthers host the Southside Cardinals tonight. So tune in to MVBN 1, correct?
No, well, it's Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Medina Valley Broadcast Network. So thank our sponsors, because without them this is not possible. Jeff, good night.